Welcome to another live Rhyme Nation family. Big up on yourself.
My grandmother. See it, yeah? And no, they can't tap the goal.
So
Can't
people,
get the goal.
so pretty dirt, man, I tell you.
What's it?
Pretty. All
Rich and
part.
fit. Them the people
Dig
that
up
watch
this
it,
lot
them.
cleat.
Uncle Ronald, them.
All long.
You see it,
Big
them.
old hole, you know.
Eh? Everybody rich.
Che.
People
Oh, them
roll
rich
have
in
a
this
goal.
Ross.
See it, yeah? You understand? Feel them good there.
Well, I know. So I go on in this, you can't even see.
See it?
Oh my God. Me if I tell you.
Yo, this when the goat them a water run.
Oh my God.
Right by the side of this, the goat them walk. They don't know say go too for different thing, man.
No, man.
Different thing, my youth.
A serious business is.
Goat them go right on the bottom of it, you know. Right now, you know. If you right there, so. Remember we pear tree and mango tree. My youth, we are talking about pear tree and mango tree. We are talking about the nice piece of land where we know see how the goal. See it there? I asked my grandmother, I asked the whole of the people buried. Where the people them they were dead? Hold on, you know, dirty blood.
So hold on, people they bury us too?
Dead. No man, nobody never buried.
Oh, you frighten me.
Then the same place too from this, must have come right down. But even if people bury then take them up and take up the land same way, you know? Enough up it along and down so. So hold on. At night time we watch, at night time then take them up, you know, we did our links, go and take them up links follow. You see, at night time they come and cook pork and white rice.
Yeah.
When you see them, man, they come out at night time. You don't want to see them. Virgin. You hold one chocolate and up it then take up and down yourself. Watch her.
Brother, my job, please. Tyrone.
Yo, please, baby, me not job. Tell you this, no, man. Brother. The people them buried, remember say the people them buried from right, that's up.
People don't see this.
Come right.
There's a big old hole, you know. You can't even see.
Two. See the area. Remember one tomb did the right. Just in the middle of the blood.
A serious thing is. Serious digging. Serious digging, I tell you.
You see me? Pussy them wicked. Now put on them my
Hey, I don't know who that come save you, you know. We have to call for help.
Virgin. Yo, man, I tell you. Up there, sir. Be a stone for a piece of hill, so they don't want that. Right now, you can go build your house.
So them still digging here, so?
No, they're not still digging. Stop, Stop, then tap. You know, so they can't get to go in the people them land. They can't go no deeper. I chuck them, can't make the hill if you come out. So they must give up. So watch now.
My.
Watch out. They can't scrape it, you know. They do want to take off all the less and let the people them for one piece of hanging. You can't dig. They don't get sued.
A serious thing, this, you know. Watch it. Oh, them people, they are wicked. Wicked. Look which part of the house they hang on. Watch it. And them they go right there, so. Oh, man. All part. So now must look how the dirt rich, bro. Rich. Red dirt this. Yeah. This. For all of the land.
Yeah, look where
them wicked.
That's why I tell you, say they now get this house. I put on roof on it, put on window on it.
Blood clot. All part of no pussy. No wicked. No lie.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Yes, I'm seeding plastic over this. Yo.
Wickedness this dome, no lie.
Nobody can touch it. Mama. Good, you know.
So them scrape what them want to scrape. And left this bag of stone.
Push it, then even cover it back.
Yeah, them people are dangerous.
Alpha thing get fucked. We are talking about. China bio? Yeah, not even China have it again.
Hey, Jamaica rich, you know. Jamaica rich, you know, bro.
At this,
Them I talk about.
Andre,
I talk about.
and at this, the woman did go up on the sanction with Andre. When time with Andrew Wellness, when time they go up on the sanction and say then they want to take a whole around at the blood claim of cap, when they call it the maroon place. And whatsoever, and the woman put back sanction on it, blood clot, and make them know say, I idiot. All sanction on Jamaican things them. And next, the one with the Russian them, we're trying them that try.
But people nasty too. One buckle.
They no
Nasty, that not say.
Rubbish that. I people them now come here.
Ozone layer mess up too.
People them now just sitting there come around here.
Garbage.
Garbage no come around, so this is the perfect work. You keep them come down, them rubbish.
No, sir. Them people are wicked though. No, lie. Wicked people, me I tell you. Them dig out what them want, dig up over here, so. And because right is so rocky. Them don't want it. Wicked people, them man. Why out people, them land?
Alright, so that is the result of bauxite mining Nation family. So you know when them do the bauxite mining, them dig out some big, them call them crater or holes or whatever you want to call them, whenever them do the bauxite mining. So that is the result of bauxite mining Nation family. So right about now, I have some more articles that we are going to talk about tonight. So that clipping is just to start off the program. Anyways, so there has been, rumors circulating on social media in regards to a company is mining for oil. However, some people have said them find oil in Jamaica, and on the other hand, some people say nothing no go so. But I have an article in Nation family where I go make you listen to the article because it kinda be a big article, so I go make you listen to the article and then afterwards to talk about it. So I'm gonna put it up on screen and make you listen to it. So give me a second and I'm put it up on screen animation family. But it seems like the company where I mine for oil have a big interest. And maybe them, see something or find something but them not really to talk about Nation family. So we're gonna make you listen to the article and then afterwards, we talk about it. So listen.
After almost 8 decades searching for the long search for oil, dare we begin to hope again? After almost 8 decades searching for oil on and offshore Jamaica, the people behind the latest phase of the exploration, while clearly trying to contain themselves, are behaving suspiciously as if they know something the rest of us are waiting to hear. Earlier this year, British-owned United Oil and Gas and the Jamaican-owned Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica took the bold step of organizing an investor evening at Jamaica's High Commission in London. It was the biggest indication yet that the principals are ready to sign partnerships for commercialization and production of the estimated 7 billion barrels of oil that they have apparently confirmed.
In Jamaican territory, the news has been slow to trickle back to Jamaica and has certainly not hit the front pages. But those who have been doggedly following the search, which began officially in the 1950s, would have noticed that the excitement has reached levels not seen before. Spokespersons have not been sparing in their use of superlatives to describe the potential volume of oil the explorers believe they may have found along the entire south of the island, which they call the Walton Moorland License. For example, consultant Iman Hill says the Jamaican reserves cover a massive acreage, 22,400 square kilometers, or the equivalent of 3.5 million football pitches, and we are now looking at early commercialization. Brian Larkin, CEO of United Oil and Gas, previously Tula Oil, believes the potential value of the Jamaican reserves is double the island's gross domestic product and game-changing. United Oil has been quoted as saying the largest repository within its wider zones of oil exploration offshore Jamaica was potentially worth $3.5 trillion at 100% working interest over the 25-year production life of the license, at current oil prices. The fact that there is still need to prove that substances that resemble oil are indeed oil, and will require investments to drill for core samples, has not dampened enthusiasm in London or Kingston. They believe that the Walton Moorland license is comparable to Starbrook in Guyana, which has been enjoying unprecedented GDP growth since discovery and development of oil reserves by ExxonMobil in 2015. United Oil has calculated that break-even point for drilling in Jamaica is $25 per barrel, or a fraction of the current $77 a barrel that oil is fetching on the world market. This bright outlook favors the company finding a drilling partner to cut down on the $30 million estimated cost to drill. The various Jamaican governments have rather impressively stayed with the oil exploration projects through the ups and downs, even when a fair number of large companies have come with great plans, but soon after packed up their equipment and departed. The enduring belief is that even with the wild fluctuation in oil prices on the world market, finding oil in Jamaica could mean replacing imports of up to $2 billion a year with indigenous supplies in an energy-hungry nation. Besides delivering long-term energy security, generating significant revenue, and creating economic opportunities for Jamaica, it would mean the ability to wipe out the foreign debt, which has been like a millstone around the country's neck. Dare we begin to hope again?
So yes, Nation family, that is the article, and this article is from the Jamaica Observer in relation to that ongoing rumors which is being circulated on social media. So back in the 1950s, Nation family, that was the first time they had interest in Jamaica. They were trying from those times to see if they could find like oil in Jamaica, which now they have confirmed that they have found oil in Jamaica Nation family. However, them not to talk much about it because it seems like them kind of not sure one way, but them have confirmed that in this article Nation family, wherein them say that they estimate that they have, found 7 billion barrels of oil. Yes, they have confirmed the Arab Nation family. Now, they are saying that they want to commercialize that and start production as soon as possible. So them are pre. Then on the other hand again, them say them are look partnership to help them to drill because them no want to spend up all of them money and drill. So them a look partnership to come on board so them can partner up and you know drill for the oil. But then again, hopefully them find it. But then again, look on the other hand, where Jamaica is concerned, will the residents or the people of Jamaica benefit greatly from this? That is the big question. Anyways, I want to know, what do you think on this disturbed tranquility? Big up yourself. Melanin Cinnamon, big up yourself. So, what do you think, Crime Nation family? Make that why earthquakes happen? Maybe they might do some drilling, I dig for the island it a cause earthquake, but on the other hand again, they might say Jamaica to brace for a 7 point something magnitude earthquake. How them know Jamaica gonna get 7 point something magnitude earthquake? How them know that? Recently, I think when the earthquake strike, last week into this week, we had two earthquakes in Nation family. Back on one another. It was a 4.7, if I'm not mistaken, and then a 3.5 afterwards. So two earthquakes in a less than a week. Some people that say the 3.5 earthquake which strike afterwards would be what you call it again? Aftershock. But something in a something Ram Nation family. I feel like because them are drill for oil that could have caused it again, but who knows? Alright, so we have more topics that we are gonna talk about right now. So make we move on to the earthquake thing. So hold on. So Jamaica earth to brace for potential magnitude 7 earthquake. So I'm gonna make you listen to this little article from Professor um, Simon Mitchell of the Sedimentary Geology at the University of the West Indies. Mona, I'm gonna make you listen to him and hear what he have to say. But if you just a forward for the live, make sure to like up the live and share the live, see him so. Okay, add the next one to the screen so I can see it and things see him so. So listen to this little article.
Many Jamaicans in the eastern part of the country were shaken by a magnitude 5.3 earthquake at approximately 1 minute after 8 in the morning on Friday, August 16. Friday's quake rumbled a little over a year after Jamaica was struck by a magnitude 3.7 tremor on July 16, 2023. But it's the data regarding last Friday's earthquake that are worrying Professor Mitchell. Speaking Monday on Cliff Views Online, Professor Mitchell explained that the last two earthquakes may have placed stress on the fault lines in and around Jamaica. He says this added stress could lead to a massive earthquake in the future.
The concern is that we might have a large earthquake coming off this structure. Now, we often hear about the Plantain Garden Fault and its continuation towards the east. But there's probably a longer fault, at least for Jamaica, which is the South Coast Fault, which runs from offshore of St. Elizabeth all the way through to St. Thomas. Most of the time it's offshore, but it comes onshore in Clarendon, sort of north of Portland Ridge. And because that's a very long fault, it has the potential to produce very large earthquakes. If we see these sets of earthquakes pushing stress along, and if they are related, which seems to be a possibility, it could be adding stress to that fault. And if that fault was to move, we potentially could have a very large earthquake.
While unable to predict exactly when that earthquake could hit the country, Professor Mitchell believes the country could be in for a quake of magnitude 7 or more.
Now, it could be very, in the very near future, or it could still be years away or decades away. A large one would be of the order of 7, which would be about 500 times as much energy as the ones we're seeing at the present point in time.
500 times more.
Yeah, it's a logarithmic scale. So if we get up to the really high numbers, each one on the scale, the Richter scale, is 10 times
worse than the lower one.
So, we're going from, a 4 point something up to, say, a 7 point something. Yeah, we're talking an awful lot of change, 100 times, possibly more than that. And that is not something that it wouldn't go down very well with the country.
Professor Mitchell says the public should make the necessary preparations in the event of a major earthquake.
So we live in an earthquake zone, and one day we will have something that big. I think the important thing is to be wary when we start seeing a series of earthquakes moving like this. Are they precursors to something else? And I think it's worthwhile to raise that as an issue so that people can make plans, so that if the unthinkable does happen, at least people have a plan for what to do.
Mahiri Stewart for Nationwide News.
So yes, Rhyme Nation family. Melanin Cinnamon said that a 5.3 on August 16 and on August 20 a 4.5. So between that 4 days span, another earthquake. Something in a something, Rhyme Nation family, but see that then again, I say Jamaica urge to brace for a potential magnitude 7 quake. So Port Royal earthquake, may I try find the magnitude for the Port Royal earthquake. Because that sounds like something like that. Something like Port Royal. Rhyme Nation family. Alright. So that was Jamaica's record history is with incidents. That earthquake there, Port Royal. Alright, so Rhyme Nation family, we are go talk about an incident which happened down by the Sentence Bay Hospital, where a mother, if you just circle upon the live, make sure you like up live and share out the live. When I start go back live, Rhyme Nation family. But anyway, so a mother lost her child down by the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital on the basis of negligence, Rhyme Nation family. So the mother say, the nurse them was on their phone while she was there, Rhyme Nation family, and them never attend to her or anything. So she lose her baby. So I want to know, listen to what the mother have to say, Rhyme Nation family. And I tell her, this one is it's a really, really sad one. And then again, a 4-year-old child has been missing since Sunday after that child went to a grave digging in Friendship, Westmoreland. So we have that story as well. And we hear a bag of rumors say somebody pick up a youth on one bike and then they think of the father, and the father say, I know him. And then we hear rumors say them take with the baby for organ business. So what them call it again, selling of organs and stuff like that. So we hear all different type of story and nation family. But we tell you say be things that happen in the country, but so I'm gonna share this on the screen so you can listen to what the mother have to say and things same way about what happened at this St. Anthony Regional Hospital. So want to listen.
Lost her baby during delivery as well as her ability to ever get pregnant again. She is calling for the doctors at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital to take account for what she believes was their gross negligence. The woman says her ordeal happened between June 20 when she was admitted and July 1 when she was released. Details from Kirk Wright.
It's close to 2 months now, and Shante Summers can only imagine what it would have been like becoming the mother to a second child. Immediately after a cesarean section at the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital in June 24, the doctor who performed the surgery delivered some disturbing news to Miss Summers.
And I saw them trying to resuscitate her because the baby's a girl. And there and there, she come to me to tell me that the baby has passed and she has the baby wrap up. So I turned to her and said, open up the blanket and let me see the baby.
Miss Summers says she was admitted to hospital because she was having complications with her pregnancy. She says the medical care she received while in hospital was tardy and believes it may have led to the death of her child during delivery. But it turned out that during the surgery, Miss Summers lost more than just her child. She says the doctors also deprived her of ever having children again. Miss Summers said the doctor who did the surgery delivered the additional distressing news to her the day after the operation.
She approached me and said to me that what happened last night, they have to remove my uterus, but they leave the cervix and the ovaries intact.
Medical records obtained by our news center showed that during Miss Summers' admission, doctors administered a drug called Cytotec into her vagina to induce labor. But Miss Summers says it only made her weak and reduced her ability to push when needed. She said the first dose was given on the 22nd of June and continued for 2 more days. She says the nurses who attended to her during that time were unprofessional and there was a lapse in judgment in their medical intervention.
Being there and there, they tell me to went on the bed and they started doing what's necessary, telling me to push. At one point, when the baby not coming, the nurse that was attending to me, she left to go behind the screen and was there talking to the other nurse and they were on their phone. Reason why I said that I know that they were on their phone, one of them had a high phone, so you know that when they get the message out, it sounds when they come in and I guess and they were talking. And all I am said to them, nurse, please help. None of them would attend to me. That was when I saw a PCA, a patient care assistant. She worked in a pink uniform. She was the one passing by and I called to her and she was the one who rendered.
To the story now of a mother who lost her baby during delivery.
So yes, sir, Nation family. You hear that story about the mother who lost her child during labor at the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital Nation family. The mother say how the nurse them upon them phone and then in the same little video in the Nation family, them give the mother a dose I forgot what the name was, and it even make things worse. Nation family. Them give her the dose to ease the pain, but it never help her. It only make the thing worse. And now she lose her baby in her Nation family, and now she not have the ability again. She lost the ability of having kids because of what they did to her at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital Radiation family. It seems like this is a big lawsuit against the hospital because and then she lose her ability to get another child where she lost that child and nation family. So she now go have the ability again to have kids because of what they did to her. This is a big lawsuit Ram Nation family. And I tell you say at these hospitals, the nurses and doctors are being really tardy. And on the other hand again, some of these doctors and nurses are working overtime. So them brain tired, them body tired, everything tired Ram Nation family. Because at the government now pay them enough so most of the doctors them fly out so they left. These doctors have to overwork themselves Prime Nation family. But then again, you can't in a hospital and dep on your phone 24/7 and you have patients who you have to attend to. So that don't make no sense so again. So I hope the mother retain a good lawyer and sue the hospital. Although even if she sue them and win them, she still not gonna get back her child and she still not gonna get back the ability to, I mean, have another child because of what they did to her. So that they really crazy Ram Nation family. And that I take a toll on the mother as well. Mentally, emotionally, and physically as well. But I tell you. Anyway, so when I leave on the thoughts and make me know to think about this. One, so we are gonna move on to our next topic in our Nation family. Wherein uh a 4-year-old boy has been missing I think since Sunday and his family members are appealing to the public to help them find this 4-year-old child Prime Nation family. So it is alleged that the grave digging, I think it is great grandmother's grave digging, if I'm not mistaken. He left the grave digging. I mean, he went there with his grandaunt, yeah, and he asked that if he could go and visit a family member's house nearby. So it is alleged that he reportedly made it to the premises, and after he had spent some time at that family member's house, he indicated to them that he wanted to, you know, go back to the grave digging. However, that was the last time young Shakeil was seen by Nation family. So, a missing persons report was subsequently made at the Wheaton police station on that same night, which is Sunday. And his father was also, I think, was at the grave digging, but he left to go to a river. And they also thought that he went with the father on a bike. Somebody allegedly said that he saw the little one went on a bike with the father, but the father is saying that it's not true. He didn't went to the river on the bike with him. He went to the family member's house. And it is now saying that reports, rumors I would say, are circulating on social media that this young one has been sold for organ stuff. That is what it is. A lot of rumors have been circulating on social media say them kill this little one and sell him organs them. I'm nation family. We don't know what me I tell you say. A lot of questions are there to be asked. People are gonna say it is because the family member live nearby. That's why them send him alone and maybe them have other kids there and them a play and something and them just send them go over there. But them say the family member live nearby. But then again, you can't trust somebody with a pitney them. So why the grandaunt never accompanied him to the house and make sure say I'm alright and thing and make the family member call her when the little one say want come back to the grave digging. That can't be too negligent to the kids them at these times. A lot of predators out there just waiting for the right time to strike Crime Nation family. They left your kids unattended and at that time them strike and take away your kids and go and sell them. Either for organs or whatever. Because people are buying baby right now and things so. Maybe that them do, but hopefully I know so you go. Hopefully them find him alive. I hope the best right now. Because the father, since the incident took place, the father not sleep while he was walking alone. And same thing me I say, you have a 4-year-old that walk alone by himself. So the father having sleepless nights since the incident happened with him and family. And I'm only kid. And if you lose, just hope in a workout the way them I tell you the truth. I hope in a workout now on Saturday. I hope it work out where them find him alive right nation family. But I tell you, I hope this be a lesson for persons out there who saw what happened and them can learn from this. You cannot leave your kids unattended. You cannot trust nobody with the kids then. Because grandaunt thinks that everything's safe and sound. So little Shakeil could have go to the family member house and forward back a grave digging and everything nice and nothing will happen. But however I work out the other way. So I think I have a report on this one, I am Nation Family article. So I gonna make you listen to the article and thing. I tell you say this is a very, very, very sad one. But I hope I'm best. I hope the best. Them find little Shakeil alive, Brand Nation family. So anybody have any information in regards to the missing persons report of, if you have any information in regards to Shakeil, please may I beg you call the nearest police station and report it. Be a brother's keeper. So, I go play the article animation family and things, so I tell you. So, I'm going to put it on screen so I can watch it. But I tell you, say, in a nice animation family.
An appeal this afternoon for the return of a 4-year-old Westmoreland boy who went missing on Sunday, August 18. Details in this report. Where is he? The question on the mind of Trisha Thomas, the grand aunt and a caregiver of 4-year-old Shakeil Patterson, otherwise known as Papa. It's understood that Shakeil was at a grave digging with Miss Thomas on Sunday when he went missing. According to the grand aunt, they were at the grave site in Friendship when Shakeil asked her for something to drink around 2:30 p.m. She told him to get a drink, and he went to play with another child.
After 4, I asked for Shakeil. No one could tell me where he is. So I'm appealing to the general public for the safe return of my son Shakeil Patterson. I just lost my mom weeks ago, and I can't afford to lose two.
A report was subsequently made to the Whitthorne police. On Monday and Tuesday, search parties were launched to try and locate the missing child, but both searches were unsuccessful. In the meantime, the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA, is calling on anyone with information on the whereabouts of Shakeil to provide the details to the police.
It would be very difficult for a 4-year-old to travel any significant distance by themselves to where a search party would be unable to find them. So we believe that someone must know what has happened to him.
The CPFSA head, Laurette Adams Thomas, went further.
If you see something, say something. If you are too afraid to go to the police, please call 211, which is our 24/7 child abuse reporting hotline, anonymously, and share any information you may know. We need to bring little Shakeil safe.
Mrs. Adams Thomas also shared that the agency is providing psychosocial support to little Shakeil's family. An appeal this afternoon for the return of a 4-year-old Westmoreland boy who went.
So yes, nation family. Why? Can't believe so, but how them allow the little 4-year-old to travel by himself, nation family? That are the big question we want to get answers for. A 4-year-old that travel by himself. No matter how far him go or how near, you're supposed to travel with him, nation family. A 4-year-old cannot be traveling by himself in a them time nation family. The grand aunt put her trust in a too much people because them feel say people are gonna do it and nobody not gonna hurt the little youth. But me I hope and pray to God so them find him alive and them can learn from this big mistake what them make nation family. This a story I cut me up, me I tell her nation family. How them allow him to walk by himself. He can't even cross the street by himself. Yeah, a 4-year-old hardly can cross the road by himself. And I allow him to go. No matter how near him I go. You have to be there and watch him. If you travel with him. But me I tell you, me I pray and I hope them find him alive nation family. So make sure when you like up your live, leave your thoughts and opinions about all these topics down in the comment section. So, right about now, Ram Nation family, I'm going to end the live and things same way. So, thanks to everybody who have watched the live and who are going to watch the live after, after the live and things. So, big up on yourself and things same way. So, I'm out.